Gems, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your July 2019 general overall spread. So please keep in mind with it being general, it's not going to resonate for absolutely every Gemini out there. That's damn near impossible, guys. We know this. If it doesn't fit, please don't try to force things. There are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Gemini. And if you're cross-watching, welcome. You could very well be resonating with the Gemini energy here that's presented forward. So I'm just going to go ahead and hop right in, guys. Oh, wow. Right out of the gate, we have 10 of Cups. So you gems could definitely be focusing right now on a period of fulfillment, happiness, transformation. It feels like something that's been a long time coming. 8 of Wands, messages, communication. Fast-paced movement forward. Anything that the 8 of Wands touches, it adds a jolt to, I want to say. So, yeah, you guys definitely are working on your fulfillment. What do you want in this life? Where you're headed, where you want to be, where you're going. 4 of Wands. Wow. So, again, I feel like you guys are focused right now on fulfillment, on abundance, on happiness, on the happy home, the life that you really are building for yourself. With that 8 of Wands, it's like you are making decisions quick. Maybe communications coming in about commitment or about some kind of celebration, movement forward. 2 of Wands, yeah, making decisions on your soul level, listening to your soul speak on what you're passionate about, where that Ace of Wands is for you, what you really want to accomplish, where you really want to be. With that 4 of Wands, it has a lot to do with commitment. I'm going to be honest. The 4 of Wands, it is the card, it can be the card of marriage. It can be the card of celebrations. For me, it's a deep soul connection, something that's very inspirational to you, something that really stirs a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of energy inside of you. So some of you could definitely be communicating, getting some stirs going, stirring the pot a little bit. Maybe someone else is stirring the pot for you. And wanting to move forward, making decisions, the Magician. Manifestation. So whatever you guys are working on, trying to call in, it feels like it's big. It's big, it's long-term, it is. It's big. It's your stability, guys. It's your happiness. 3 of Wands. Movement forward. So 2 of Wands is when you're making the decision. 3 of Wands is when you're getting ready. The steps are going to be taken. You're heading towards it. You're doing so unapologetically. You're doing it bravely. You're doing it courageously. This is falling under that 10 of Cups. So whatever is inspiring this happiness inside of you, this fulfillment, Ace of Cups, guys. So whatever you're heading towards, it's that cup of love. Universal gifts coming in. The tide changing, shifts changing. That's falling under that 8 of Wands. So maybe some communications coming in when it comes to, I'm sorry guys, this is going to end up being a love reading. There may be other bits and pieces in here, and if that's not what you're interested in, you can totally click off now, but Ace of Cups is that cup of love. It's whether it is love coming in as a gift from the universe in the form of a person, a connection, or it's literally you finally giving and feeling the love and fulfillment within yourself. The 3 of Pentacles wants to pop out. I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to take it. Foundation, groundwork, laying it. Really working on your future, on your goals. Geminis, you are on it this month. This is right out of the gate. 3 of Wands under 10 of Cups. Your future is really... Oh, we have one that flipped over, apparently. The Empress. Divine feminine energy. And it's fallen under the 4 of Wands. So it's going to be said, you could definitely be in a deep soul connection, whether it's soulmate, twin flame. For me, I have certain indicators. The Magician's here, manifestation, wanting this to come in. But that 4 of Wands on the Empress, 4 of Wands is 1111. It can be an indicator. It's a very deep spiritual tie. So whether it's twin flame, soulmate, I don't like to just throw that around. But with Empress here, it is a divine feminine energy. So you could very well be embracing this energy, standing in this power right now at this period in your life, or you're connecting with someone in a divine feminine energy that is really inspiring a lot of love inside of you. Justice card under the Two of Wands. So whatever decisions you're making right now, I feel like they are heavily spiritually guided, guys. With that Justice card, that's the card of Libra, but it is the card of not necessarily just karma, but things that need to come to pass play in order for situations to get balanced out, whether that's inside of you, inside of a connection, or inside of the journey that you're on right now. There's some kind of balancing that's taking place based off the decisions you're making. So we're just going to do a play-by-play. We have Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands. So again, fast-paced, rapid movement when it comes to your, really your fulfillment. Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. The Ten of Pentacles is, it can be spiritual fulfillment because I equate pentacles with spirituality to not just monetary things, not just the 3D. It's abundance of all forms. But it's very, white picket fence, the home that you build, the life that you have. This is more deeply resonating as far as emotions go. So it's emotionally fulfilling on all levels for you. Four of Wands, Two of Wands is making decisions and choices based off of the stability, the home, what you want to build, where you want to be. And then, that lovely Magician card on the end here is about manifesting. It's about really drawing things to you. It's like you guys are working so hard on this happiness, this goals, this stability, it just feels permanent. Sorry, I'm spinning, guys. It feels permanent. It feels like it's a long-term, whether it's working towards something long-term or a long-term relationship or a long-term goal that you're working on. It just feels big. With Three of Wands and Ace of Cups, it is big. It is something that's going to inspire a lot inside of your soul. It's going to be deeply fulfilling. Aces are also indicative of transformation as far as new beginnings go. So you could be embarking on a new adventure, something new when it comes to love, whether that is a new level you've reached inside, which is self-love, or a connection that's coming forward. I don't really see past life indicators. The Justice card can indicate past life, I'm not going to lie, because it is very karmically influenced. So it can indicate, but that's the only card that I would associate with that. Ace of Cups, it's love. And then the Empress and the Justice card. So to me, it's one of two ways. This could be if you are connecting with the divine feminine energy in another person. This is the scales balancing out between the two of you because this person has finally embraced this energy. They were very much, and it's taken a lot of strength because you have the Strength card here. So whoever this is, and if this is you guys, this is you finally finding the strength after a period of really going within and embracing this femininity within you, this intuition, this knowledge, this sensitivity, this compassion. The divine feminine, she births things into creation. That's her ability, her essence is to birth the creative and beautiful things in this life. She brings things to fruition. So when she's in her divine power, she sits on her throne. Beautiful things grow because of just her energy and who she is and what she exudes. And I feel like because someone has stepped into this power, this energy, that's brought karma back around. Things have needed to be balanced out for a while. And it's bringing forth a lot of strength, whether that's for you or for someone you're connecting with. We have Cups here, Wands here. So Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Magician, which is Aries. And for me, I equate it with Gemini as well. Just because it's mercurial, it's putting things into existence, thoughts going into existence, calling things in. That's a very Gemini thing. We have the Empress here, Taurus, Libra, Justice is Libra, and then we have the Strength card, which is Leo. So what else can we pick up for gems? What else is there for Geminis right now? What's going on with gems? July 2019, what's going on? Nine of Pentacles, yeah. You guys are working on your abundance, your independence, your abilities, your future. Nine of Pentacles is that card. It's knowing that you have everything within yourself to really fulfill and move forward in your life. You are able to handle everything on your own terms. and you have the strength inside, which is funny because it's falling after the strength card, to really tackle this life, this journey on your own. It doesn't mean you want to do it on your own, but you have the recognition that, you have the power within you to really stand up and embrace that, and anything that comes your way you can handle. I love that energy, guys. What else can we get for gems? The Hermit and the King of Cups. So some of you have definitely been on a journey when it comes to emotions. This is, you've been on a very emotional journey. Going within, digging within, getting in tune, tuning into, really your emotional wisdom, what you've learned on this journey. This Hermit is that taking the time to really find the light, find the light that, how do I explain this? Find what lights the way for you on this journey. The truth that's going to be illuminated for you, what you've been through, where you're going, where you're headed. This is digging deep and going within and really searching that. You could be connecting with the King of Cups energy, which would be, it could be someone a little bit older. Or this could very well be you finally getting the wisdom and gaining this knowledge through the emotional things that you've been through. You don't have to. For me, wisdom doesn't equate with age. For some people, it can, and I understand that. Don't get me wrong. If I'm 80 years old, I'm going to have a lifetime of wisdom compared to now. But just because, I'm 30 doesn't mean I don't have wisdom beyond my years. It also depends on the life that you've lived and the trauma that you've been through, There's a meme, and it always hits me, and it's like, what does it say? It's, oh, you're so wise. And it's like, oh, thanks. It was the trauma, Grew up quicker than I should have and learned a lot more than I really should have at my age. So I feel like you guys have reached a point of inner wisdom when it comes to your emotional makeup. You've probably gotten, I don't want to say control, but you've pulled in the reins when it comes to your emotions. You're able to really contain and flow through and handle on a very mature level versus letting your emotions kind of dictate and rule you. Because with the King of Cups, that comes a lot for me too. It's being able to really keep things under tow as far as your emotional makeup goes. Two of Pentacles. So balance, yeah. So I really wish I had another camera. You have Two of Wands on the Justice card, which is the scales, and you have Two of Pentacles. So definitely balancing something in your life and making decisions on that. Where you're putting your energy, where you're headed. It's karmically guided. Something has to come into balance here. So I feel like where you're being pulled to and being led right now is the divinely guided point and period in your life. Because something it needs to balance out because things have changed for you. I feel like you guys have changed and embraced this power. And maybe, 6 months, a year ago, it wasn't like that for you. Maybe you were struggling. I know I was. And you've reached a point of power within yourself where Spirit is finally bringing in and balancing certain things out because of it. So you're being called, you're being led somewhere. My advice with that is pay attention where you're putting your energy, where you're putting your focus, your intentions right now. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And you have the Hermit here, which is Virgo. You have Pentacles definitely on this table. You have a lot of Taurus energy here too. Between the Empress, the Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, Leo, Aries. This King of Pentacles under the Strength and the Magician. So some of you could very well be connecting with an earth sign, and that's part of this karmic thing that's coming through. I can't say if it's a reason, a season, or a lifetime for you, but I can say that if this is particularly you and you're connecting with an earth sign, there's some kind of balance that needs to take place in this situation. And if this is you finally standing up into abundance, into your power, into this King of Pentacles power. This is someone that has built the life for themselves. It makes me think of the father figure, where it's the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Pentacles, with both of those, I equate them together. Is very much the maternal nurturing. The King of Pentacles is very strong and sturdy and reliable and stable and takes care of business and handles the things. And I know I talk like a boob sometimes, Geminis. I'm sure you can appreciate that because I'm a little bit quirky, but it's so some of you could very well be manifesting and working towards this right now, building your life and your future in this love. And in the process, something is going to be balanced out with the earth sign. or an earth sign could very well be building up the strength to finally come through and manifest something between the two of you. Take it as it resonates, guys, always. Yeah, because it feels very heavy right now. It feels like this person, if you are connecting it, I mean, they could be water, they could be earth. There's so many things on this table, so I can't be sign specific, but someone that embodies this energy, strong, stable, reliable, sturdy. So whether it's you moving into this, or it's you connecting with someone on this energetic level, this is definitely something that has been tied to divine guidance, and it's something that needed to come through in order to really change things for you guys, you know. I'm going to throw down, what are we at? We're at 15. Okay, I'm going to throw down a couple more cards. I just want to see. So is there anything else that Gemini needs to know going into July 2019? Anything else? The Devil. So I love it. I was talking about Earth signs. Some of you could very well be connecting with the Capricorn. But more than anything, that energy, I feel like if this is an Earth sign you're connecting with, this person has had to overcome a lot of toxicity. Something within themselves. The Devil's a very sexual energy too, so there can be a lot of sexually charged energy between the two of you. So make sure you keep an eye on that. This one wanted to pop out. It was the Three of Cups. Happiness, coming together. Really enjoying and embracing the good times. Anything else for gems that we need to know about? Knight of Wands, the Chariot. So yeah, I love that I talked about divinely guided. So whoever has either, again, if this is a Cap or if this is someone that's had to overcome a lot of toxicity, whatever it may be, there's been a period of balancing this out. And you have the Knight of Wands and the Chariot. So the Knight of Wands is about charging in passionately towards something that really inspires you, something that you really want. The Chariot, and usually with that, it can be a in and out energy. You know, it can be my player card. Just going to be real. But with the Chariot here, for me, it feels divinely guided. I'm sorry, when I get to channeling, I get the hiccups really bad. So with the Chariot there, it feels like whoever's coming in passionately with something, maybe they have found the strength to come in. Maybe this is something you've been working on manifesting towards. This Chariot card is indicated for me that this is a divine guidance, a divine journey for this person. And again, if this is you overcoming toxicity, you're heading towards someone, it's divinely guided. This is something that has been building for a while. So, you know, if this is for you, you're going to know. You're going to know if this is a person, a connection you want to head towards, or if this is someone you've been waiting on to finally come in. You're going to know, because this feels like for justice to come in and balance things out, it's been a while. It's been building for a while for this to finally come to fruition. But this is divine guidance. The Chariot is about hopping on the wagon, hopping on the Chariot, and really embracing the journey and moving forward. I'm going to leave that there because I can't say, specifically, because we do have the Four of Wands here, so there is cards of commitment, there is cards of love. The Ace of Cups is love. Like, there's a lot of deep soul energetic connection here that's caused a lot of growth. But I cannot say specifically if this person, we're gonna do this, because I never give specifics. I don't do that. That's not who I am. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give specifics on things like that because Eight of Swords. So whoever's coming in, it's either going to cause a lot of anxiety for you guys, or they're going to be in turmoil over making this decision, making this choice to finally step up into this and head on this journey and finally do what they're called to do. I feel like they will, though. You have the Hanged Man and the Three of Pentacles. So anxiety, it's self-imposed. They're going to see things from a different perspective. And then, Three of Pentacles is about coming together. It's about teamwork. It's about working on a foundation. This wanted to pop out earlier in your reading, if you recall. So if someone's coming in, it could very well be with the intention of building something. That's what I wanted to know for you guys. That's what I needed to look up. So again, I'm not going to dig deep anymore. I'm not telling you to go towards something or let something, come in that's bad for you, that's low energy, anything. Be discerning always. But I do see wanting to build, wanting to work, put in the work, teamwork together. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. Yeah. I love this. I feel like you guys are in such a good space right now. You're moving forward. You're really working on yourselves. You're doing what you need to do in order to embrace this divine energy. And that's beautiful, gems. Like, I'm proud of you guys because I know from past readings it's been a work in progress. It's been a long time coming to finally get to the point of feeling good within yourself and at peace, and it feels like you're standing in your power. And if something's coming, that's beautiful. And I feel like if, you know, that's energy right now. You know, if it comes, beautiful. If it goes, whatever. If it's for me, it's not going to miss me, right? Okay. So these are my Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. And I will have to look it up because I don't exactly have these memorized yet. But they are phenomenal cards. So we have Creation and Sovereignty. Okay. Oh, yeah, you guys got the actual Queen of the Moon card. Beautiful. Okay. So let's hop in. Sovereignty is 41, so let's do Creation first since it falls forward. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. I am a mighty creator. It is my birthright to create. There is good reason for saying busy as a beaver, for the beaver is truly an industrious animal. Not only do they create sophisticated architectural lodges, but they change the course of rivers and waterways through strategic damming. They create new environments for themselves and other animals. Like the beaver, we too can create with industriousness and vigor. I love that because this is about building, working, creating. Nine of Pentacles, building up your energy, building up that point of independence within your soul. I love that. So sovereignty, let's see. You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. I reign over my own realm. Goddess of the Moon, or one of the oldest kinds of feminine divine. I love that because that's the Empress energy and the Magician. And features in mythologies from almost every corner of the globe. These goddesses in all of their myriad of forms were extremely powerful and demonstrated to women that they naturally have power as well. Okay, gems, I'm going to leave you guys with that. That's beautiful. That is that divine feminine energy. So again, like as I was saying earlier, embrace it. Embrace the divine feminine within you. And I'm sending you guys all the love and light I can. You guys are phenomenal, and thank you for supporting me on this journey. I am truly grateful. You guys have been some of my biggest supporters. So thank you, and I will see you guys next week. All right, love and light. Bye.